Hey, how's it going guys? This is Ziller. Welcome to a brand new video on this channel, and this game is called Imperial. Now, without wasting more time, let's just get into the game. So I guess we're playing as this character. Well, that the knife is completely blunted. I asked you to sharpen it. Now I'm gonna spend forever with this arrows, and we'll still have to get the paintings out of their frames. So I guess we are some kind of thieves in this game, and we are stealing artwork, maybe. Alyssa, can you hear what I'm saying? Alyssa, I told you not to go anywhere. I knew you here. We still have a lot of work to do. Alyssa, don't make me look for you. Okay, how is that? You know I don't like these games. Alyssa? Okay, there is she is. What are you waiting for? She's a really beautiful character, by the way. You are not answering. I'm watching for a tale. And they don't know who stole their paintings, when and how. Why should we be told? Well, you never know. You are only attracting attention by hanging from the tree unless you want people to hang you from it. Okay, I got it. Help me with paintings. I need to carefully cut the canvas out of the frame. You know, neatness isn't my thing. I'm busy preparing for the hunt, but if you want to get us food, I'm ready to switch responsibilities. Why do we need to get the paintings out of the frames at all? Because the tent will fit either paintings, and we are only paintings with frames. Hold on. Either paintings or us. I think that's not it meant. I guess the person who actually created this game is not actually a native English speaker, so it kind of makes sense. Still a really beautiful game so far because the art style is honestly one of my most favorite art style ever. Let them stand here. What's going to happen then? Are you kidding me? Rain, sun, wind, spoiled, they're rootless. Okay, you have convinced me. I'm ready to sleep outside. Alyssa, joke. Oh, okay, so she's actually cutting down the canvas. This is a really beautiful painting, by the way. It's a smear. Who needs this stuff anyway? This is not just stuff, but a royal wedding in a silver forest near Trines by the famous artist Vander Kois. This is a really beautiful artwork. So what? Who wants to watch some? Okay, people. Actually, the wife is an elf. Besides, they are alive. Oh, yes, this is the kind queen. So it's not surprising that this painting was kept by some nobleman. It may not be surprising, but the fact that we have to steal to eat, even though the queen of this land is of the same blood as us, that's really strange. So I guess these girls are actually elf. I actually don't know that. It's not that simple. Do you want to hear my story again? Oh, yeah, sure. Tell me. Well, then listen carefully. For centuries, I was going to say century. For centuries, the Golden Empire prospered and grew. Empire waged almost no wars, as many small principalities and kingdoms joined the empire voluntarily. Okay, I'm going to take most of the talking. Oh, okay, the art style is blowing right now. All the changed when Laudric to name the raid became emperor. And it wasn't called that for nothing. The emperor changed all the golden banners to blood red, brought many army generals close to him, and began to consolidate and centralize power in the empire, taking away any autonomy from his subject. Many resisted the Red Emperor, but when someone tried to retain at least some of his former power, the Red Emperor took it away with fire and blood. For 20 years, a blood-red dance ran through the Empire. The Emperor wanted all the power he could get. Not even if suspect was heard in the Imperial court, it seemed to the people that not only their bodies but also their souls now belonged to the new Red Master. At the Battle of the Blue Mountains, two armies met. The battle lasted for days and nights. Swords and spears pierced 1,000 bodies. The weary slept directly on the corpses of the Dread, and crows pecked more eyes than remained open. And yet the Red Emperor lost. His army was defeated, and he himself returned to the capital with his banners lowered. Whispers returned to the imperial court. The Northern Lords have had respite and have begun to prepare for the Red Emperor's new campaign. That he would return, they had no doubt, but now the rebellion no longer seemed hopeless. The capital's nobles and clergy who hated the Red Emperor quickly recognized the legitimacy of Regis' trial and claimed the throne. It's hard to blame them for their treachery, so I guess he was. But the Emperor only repeated, it's not me, Andrew here. Okay, so the Red Emperor has fallen, then there is this Purple Emperor, then there is more fight. Okay, it's actually a really big story, but it looks beautiful. A few years later, having sufficiently consolidated power, the king offered the place of his queen to a noble elven woman, having succumbed to the entreaties of the court sorcerers. Oh, okay. So I guess the king married a elf girl. That makes sense. That's actually really beautiful. Okay, the king is actually. Do you think he's handsome? Oh, what? Who's handsome? Well, a prince. He has to be about my age, right? Do you think he could make me his queen when he ascends the throne? Unless, you aren't listening to anything again, are you? Of course I listen. Listen. What did I tell you about Prince Young, half elf, and doesn't live in a castle? I've got a good chance. Although even if you lived in a castle, I would have found a way to get there. I'm an excellent lockpicker. You are a very difficult child. Okay, can I move on to some good scenes? Okay, I think I have chose one option by mistake. I have no idea what it. Choose something else. Oh, okay. So bookworm, magic weaver, warrior spirit. Okay, we have three options. Oh, interesting. I like this. I like this a lot. I think I'm going for warrior spirit because why not? Did you clean up everywhere? Well, as you can see, this is the only table left. Still asleep? What do you think? I think he pays well, but not enough to turn this place into a bed and breakfast. So wake him up. Hey, wake up, whatever your name is. Default is Aris. I think Xalien is definitely better. Wake up, Xalien. Huh? Is the sun up yet? A long time ago. You have been here all night. Did I pay for my drink? You? No, your friend paid for you. Right. He paid for a drink, not a night under the roof. I didn't take the bunk. I just fell asleep here and I'm asking to for money. I need to stay away for a while, so just clean up after yourself and help with some of the new wine barrels to replace the ones you drained yesterday. And we're even okay. That's a really beautiful girl. Okay, we're going to move on to the good parts. Ooh, okay. Those are some good parts. Okay, they are talking. We're getting some good stuff. It's a bit dark in here. It's only big ones. I brought a candle, and what? Did you take the big one? Isn't it heavy for you? No, I should carry the bell. How's that? You sure it's not hot on you? Well, if you keep standing there, sooner or later it's gonna get hot for me. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, so you got an interesting scene. You guys can actually check it out. And yeah, I think I'm going to end this episode here because it seems like it is already a big episode. I'll see you guys next time with something much more interesting. Till then, goodbye, Samara. Have a nice day. Tata.